So, is the Bitcoin price finally ready for that ultimate price reversal back to the upside? Because for the past few days, we had some interesting price action for Bitcoin in the daily time frame shorts, where we basically saw, first of all, Bitcoin have this downtrend or pullback, crashed below support right here, flip it to resistance, had that retest, moved back to it, and got rejected, and now continued moving down and sideways. We have had some interesting price action, which was Bitcoin actually broke above this descending trend line, which has been holding the price down for, again, quite some time now since August. I have been monitoring this trend line lately, and it seems that Bitcoin finally decided it has had enough and actually broke out of this descending trend line, because for the past month alone, it has been acting as, again, resistance, but we finally had the break right here for Bitcoin, and now we are trading above this descending trend line. So, yeah, we even flipped it to support right here. What can we expect right now for Bitcoin? Well, I'm expecting one of two things. It is either right now we could still continue the dump towards the downside for the next couple of weeks, and that is for the particular reason that there is still no crucial support around these levels, and the next major support still lies way down here at 102.6k. That was our primary expectation. That was for Bitcoin to continue moving down until we touch 102.6k in the daily time frame charts. However, right now it looks more convincing that we may be closer to the bottom for Bitcoin, because if you guys take a look at what's happening right now, again, we broke above this descending trend line, which was again a break of the downwards momentum. We had a retest of this resistance trend line, flipped to support, and now for the past few days we have in fact been moving sideways. And in addition to that one, if you guys take a look at the longer weekly time frame shorts right here, you guys can see that Bitcoin has actually had a retest to a crucial support zone right here in the weekly time frame shorts right now. So it cannot be seen in the daily time frame shorts, but in the weekly time frame shorts, it is clear that Bitcoin has again had this retracement or pullback down to crucial support at 108.2k. So it looks like again to me that we are now, or it's looking more convincing that the bottom could be close for Bitcoin. Now, it is still too early to call that, oh, now is the bottom, we're going to be reversing right now. It's still too early to say that, but if we're looking at the charts right now and looking at the data for the past, I guess you can say, months, we had some sort of plateau right here for Bitcoin, and then we moved down, and now we are finding support potentially right here at around 108k, because that is crucial support in the weekly time frame charts. And couple that with Bitcoin also putting in some bullish price action right here by breaking above this descending trend line and flipping into support right here. So yeah, it looks like the Bitcoin price is slowly but surely starting to gain strength right here just by objectively looking at the charts. I can say that strength is starting to return for Bitcoin. Even looking at the MACD, we just had a bullish cross. That means that momentum is most likely shifting behind the scenes. So I guess you can say that we could trash our primary scenario that we are expecting Bitcoin to dump to 102k. We're going to be trashing this scenario, and now we're going to be expecting that the bottom could most likely be very close for Bitcoin, and we are just waiting for a couple more signals to finally release or fire that go signal that Bitcoin is indeed now ready to reverse. So far we are looking good for Bitcoin actually. We're looking good to conclude. We're looking good. Price is starting to gain strength once again. So buckle up because the next couple of weeks might be legendary. So moving to the weekly time charts, if you guys are wondering about our price targets for Bitcoin in this cycle, well, our targets are still the same for this cycle. That's 130k to 160k. The average price target is 150k. So as you guys can see right now, Bitcoin is actually pretty close to this box right here. We're trading pretty close right now, but that doesn't mean that the blow off top is happening right now. I can still say that we have a couple more months left for that one final push into this region before ultimately having the blow off top for Bitcoin and starting the next multi-year bear market. So yeah, I'm expecting the peak right here somewhere inside this region. So stay cautious because the people who are trying to go all in right now could be in somewhat a dangerous spot because again, we are now close to the general area where we are expecting the blow off top to happen. So the returns for Bitcoin right now aren't going to be that great as it used to be during this time period right here because now we are nearing the top, but the exciting times are still yet to come because we still haven't seen that euphoric stage for Bitcoin where the price goes full vertical like it has done in previous cycles during the peak, such as this one in 2017. So that is what we're expecting to happen potentially by the end of this year. But if you guys are wondering where is the next opportunity if we cannot get into Bitcoin, and personally based on what I have researched and what I have been looking into for the past months, I can say the opportunity lies in Ethereum and in altcoins because we're expecting a massive alt season rally potentially by the end of this year as Bitcoin reaches its peak. So that is not financial advice. Obviously, I'm just stating what I see is going to be happening or what I see in the market right now and where opportunity lies in my perspective. So if you guys agree with me, drop like in this video, comment down below if you guys are ready for alt season, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe.